President Cyril Ramaphosa will tonight deliver the January 8th statement of the ANC. The ANC's 109th anniversary comes amid a growing economic and social crisis. To look into the state of the ANC, political analyst Dr. Ralph Mathekga joins me now on Skype from Johannesburg. Dr. Mathekga, thank you for talking to me and good afternoon to you. So, I don't know about you, but I'm not really enthused by the ANC January 8th statement, I must be honest. It feels to me like it's a ritual we do every year. It supposedly is a guide for the year that sort of points forward in terms of what programs will be undertaken in government, etc., how the ANC will strengthen itself. It's always delivered with pomp and fanfare. This year is different. But immediately after that, it seems to me it's always downhill. We're back to the usual, the factions, the RET versus the WMC and the SG and all these allegations step aside. And the organization is gridlocked with the result that government is equally gridlocked. Am I being overly harsh in my analysis?
Good afternoon, Tulas. I think you are being very modest, actually. I mean, you are right that the ANC January 8th celebration is part of the ritual. And you and I, we have observed many of these celebrations in the past. And in the past, we have seen the ANC asserting itself, the songs, the buses ferrying people to various venues and so forth. And you could actually feel the ANC's presence each and every January with this celebration. But this year, it has been scaled down quite significantly. They are holding it under different circumstances where we have this COVID-19 pandemic. And I think that this is also a reflection on them to say to them as well that maybe turn down the music, maybe turn down the festivity part of this thing, and reflect in silence, virtually, focus on the message and deliver a message where you can actually tell South Africans where the ANC is positioned in terms of dealing with challenges that the broader nation is faced with. So it did not come out of this, it's not, they did not volunteer to have it as a scaled down version. It is because of the circumstances. But I also think that they need to also use these circumstances and reflect very deeply as to where does the ANC come from and where is it going, most likely when it comes to managing things in South Africa. At this point, Tulas, I would say that the ANC is quite far from the people. The people of South Africa want economic prosperity. They're desperately dealing with the aftermath and the current challenge of the epidemic, the lockdown and so forth, the pandemic. And you really need government that can show people that it knows what it's doing. I think a simple, clear message, not any repetition of what happened in the last 100 years with the ANC. I think now it's about where the party can take this nation.
So in terms of dealing with the issues, because despite the problems that it has, it continues to be South Africa's governing party. In terms of dealing with the issues, can South Africans look forward to hearing anything of substance in as far as, for example, dealing decisively with the COVID-19 situation as well as the recovery of the economy as the vaccines are being introduced and that attempt to recover the economy gets underway?
I mean, Tulas, this is supposed to be the message of the ANC NEC as to what will they be prioritizing in government. And I think that if there is anything they can say that they have not emphasized before, it will be how they are positioned now. I mean, the ANC deploy people in government. It is the party that is in government. The question is, are they going to make sure that their members who go to government actually implement the mandate of the party, the electoral mandate? They actually carry themselves with some level of integrity. And, to use the term integrity within the ANC is almost like a swear word to us. But it's as simple as that. It's about how the party will do things differently. I mean, they don't need to reinvent the wheel here. They just have to tell people what is it that they will do differently this time. How are they heeding to a sense of urgency now? This is what they're supposed to talk to. Anything beyond that will just be an indulgence that I think people are not interested in.
All right, thank you for your insights there, Ralph Mathekga. We continue to build up, of course, to the ANC's January 8th statement that will be delivered in the evening by its president, that is Cyril Ramaphosa.